Hello, and welcome to my birthday special. This is a game that I grew up playing. This was probably the first racing game that I ever really got into, like, a lot, besides maybe Super Mario Kart. But I gotta say, I love this game more because, well, come on, rock and roll racing. It's brute force meets racing. What more could you ask for? And not to mention a really awesome soundtrack. You know, we're going to be playing on Veteran. I'm not going to be going through the whole entire game. That would be a series in and of itself because there's like 8 different planets. I'm only going to go through the first planet. Now, when I was a kid, I always played as Snake Sanders. Mostly because my brother always stole Tarquin. And because he had seniority and he was like much older than I was. But most people apparently use a hidden character that I never really go to bother unlocking. Olaf. I never played as him because I always felt that, you know, these are the ones that I don't want to say they really wanted you to play as, but Olaf, if I remember right, was kind of broken, so. You know, I'm just going to play as Tarquin here. And you get to choose your startup vehicle. I always use the Marauder, I think. Because as a kid, it always seemed like the Marauder would be faster than the Dirt Devil, even though I don't think it is. But sadly, we cannot get the Airblade, or as a kid, I used to call it the Batmobile, because, I mean, look at it. It looks like the Batmobile. And I just like the way the Marauder looks than the Dirt Devil. The Dirt Devil just, I don't know, I just don't like the way it looks. Now, in this game, you can buy equipment and obviously advance a new level, but to advance a new level, if you see where it says score there, I need 1400, and now I only have 0. But yes, you can buy equipment for your ride. Obviously, you don't really want to trick out the first thing you get, because you have to buy new cars to go along in the game. But I usually, yeah, I know I don't have enough cash. But, yeah. Once you get either the Airblade or the next, I think there's a tank version you can actually get, and then like a hovercraft. I usually trick out the Airblade, usually, and then the hovercraft, I think.
The stage is set, the green flag drop.
Yeah, this isn't a normal racing game, shall we say. It's all about dirty racing, trying to get any way you can that lead. Oh yes, the great memories of this game.
Shred was lost out there.
I never figured out a good use of the jump, really. I think that was my own oil. No, that wasn't my own oil slick. Of course, oil slicks are really kind of a double-edged sword. If you leave them in a bad place and you forget about it, well, you just kind of hurt yourself. Oil slicks are not really that dangerous, though, once you get the tank. Because, yes, the other characters do, in fact, get new cars. But, usually they're... crap. I think that was mine. But... the other characters do get new cars, so you gotta watch out for that. And yes, they do shoot at you. Seriously, if this was on easy, I would be lapping these people. Crap. Oh no, that worked pretty well, actually. Crap. No. Don't hit me. No! Hit Rip! Oh yeah. Clutch right there.
Scores a first place knockout. Rip finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Viper is in another time zone.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably heard me say in some of my Let's Plays, so-and-so's in another time zone. That's from playing every day I played this game as a kid. But yeah, I'm probably only going to play 2 or 3 more races. I just wanted to share this game was one of my favorite growing up. It's very expensive now if you get the cartridge version, which I have up there. And no, I'm not looking to sell it. I'm keeping that thing to maybe show my kids and say, this is what video games used to be in my day. And yes, there's a lot of different track variations. It's not just the same ones. Some of them can get quite confusing. Ow. I'm gonna die. I need health. There we go. I don't know what just happened there. I think I just phased through him.
Rip was lost out there.
I love this soundtrack. I think I just made that turn really awful for everybody, really.
Dominating the race. Launches himself.
Yeah, I don't know what the point of launching myself there was. Don't ask me. I just like using stuff before I have to get rid of it, you know. Yep, I made that awful for everybody. Oh, for God's sake now. I guess I learned a lesson. Don't do that. Good thing Shred's awful. I always rooted for Shred growing up because it always seemed like Rip always got ahead of Shred. I don't know why. At least in my games. Maybe it was different in other people's games, but Shred always lost in my games. Ow. No. I don't want to die. Not, you know.
Launches himself. Viper is about to blow.
Sometimes that pays off if you can land on the incline, but not that way. Not that time apparently.
Scores a first place knockout. Viper finishes second. Rip is a weak third. Shred is in another time zone.
Yep, Shred is always the one in another time zone. At least for me. But the main draw of this game, besides the arcadey, you know, arcadey stuff, is it's actually a really deep game if you actually get new equipment, buy new cars. I mean, this will suck up your time if you get into it. I'm not going to get into it. I might in the future if someone goes, that would be a fun Let's Play to watch, but I don't think anybody will because they're, considering this is just, you know, a racing game. But, you know, if anybody does out there, considering I'm not going to play this game again on this file, I guess I might as well buy some equipment, make it easier. What do I want? I cannot afford that yet. Never mind. Yeah, if you notice the little, like, golden squares on the thing, that's like $1,000, I think, that you can pick up for this. So, you know, there's always that. I can't afford that. What can I afford? I can afford more guns. I'm not using Hydro Springs because I know. Lord knows I don't need any more oil, because I almost screwed myself royally on that one. I could get more armor, which I guess is a worthy investment, since I'm not going to, you know, play on this file again. Alright.
The stage is set. The green flag drops.
This is one of the more confusing ones here. I say that because some of the competitors will go the wrong way. You can go the wrong way. And if you go the wrong way, you gotta go all the way back. Needless to say, that's not something you want to do. But I'll show you a nasty little trick I used to catch my brother on sometimes, and he did not like it. Just because I was a devious little mutant back then in video games. Drop the oil slick right there, right in the middle. More often than not, someone will catch that, go off veering to the left or right, and well, obviously veering off to the left or right, and ending up going like this way where you have to go around it again, kind of really gives you an edge. Problem again is, well, you gotta make sure you don't fall for your own trap.
Is dominating the race.
like I said,
Last lap.
the AI is really not very good on this map. And I think Viper just fell for my little trap there.
Viper headed the wrong way.
Yeah. Viper heading the wrong way. Just because he fell for my oil slicks.
Edwin scores a first place knockout. Rip finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Viper is in another time zone.
This is a great game to play if you have a buddy over and you want to play a arcade, game. Because you two, if you're playing the game, you will shoot at each other. You know you will, and it'll turn into just a competitive thing, and that's fine, it's fun. But on the other hand, you also go, I don't want to lose to the AI, man. Maybe we should, truce. And then somebody screws up the truce, and, it just goes from there. Alright, one more thing, and then that'll be it for this one, but I just wanted to share this game with you guys. I love this game's music track. I do. It's my kind of music, man.
Let the carnage begin! Viper is about
Yes.
to blow!
I'm that guy that will slow down in the beginning just to shoot you, just because.
Shred is
Like I said, I'm a very devious little mutant when it comes to this game.
Viper
Ow.
jams into first.
Of course, everybody's a deviant little mutant in this game.
Viper fades into last.
Huh.
Shred is about to blow!
Ow.
Viper looks lost out there.
Of course, not all vehicles have the same countermeasures. The Airblade has missiles, mines, and I think nitro, so you get a nice little boost.
Powers up.
And when you start upgrading your nitro, then you can really zoom around the place.
Shred fades into
It was kind of a pointless oil drop now, wasn't it? Whoops.
Rip is about to blow.
As you can see, I would not do very good on Warrior difficulty. I'm barely managing to win on
Rip
Veteran.
fades into last.
I guess you could hurdle over the oil slicks if you didn't think you'd go off the track. You can jump right off the track. So you got to be careful with your launching yourself. Otherwise you, lose a car. I don't think you lose the car, but you
Scores a first
lose
place
time.
knockout. Viper finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Rip is in another time zone.
Yeah, take that, Rip. You're not going to beat your brother again. No, sir. And then when you're done, you advance a level, and you go from Division B to Division A. And then you go through it again, and then once you're through Division A, you go to a whole new world. I think the next one is like Grinder's domain. Grinder uses a, what do you call it, Airblade, but that's going to be it for this one, guys. I just want to give you a little bit of slice of my childhood to show you what made me into the 26-year-old man that I am today. So thank you guys very much for watching, and again, if for some reason you'd like to see a Let's Play of this, I would be absolutely thrilled to. I love this game, but this just doesn't seem like a game that really Let's Play. So, as again, thank you guys very much for watching, and I don't really want to say happy birthday, considering, I guess if it's your birthday too out there, happy birthday to you. But I'm going to go eat some cake, and yeah, have a good one, guys. See you next time.